Today, a story that hits home for many of our Pocatello families. Researchers have found strong correlations between family involvement and learning ASL. It shows that parents who introduce ASL to the home early in a child's life help to improve the child's social, cognitive, and literacy skills. This kind of parental involvement is a critical factor in a deaf child's language development. Now, for those of us who don't have a deaf child in our home, introducing ASL to the household still holds a lot of benefits as it can help communication between parent and child while the child is learning to speak. According to professionals, there is no evidence that learning ASL will negatively affect a child's ability to learn their spoken language. To give us some more insight on the topic, we have Cameron with the Curley family with 2 deaf children. Cam?
Okay, thank you, Cass. As you were mentioning, I'm here with the Curley family. They have 2 deaf children in the household, one who they say didn't receive an early introduction to American Sign Language, but who paved the way for their second child. Having to learn the language later, they said, put their first child at a bit of a disadvantage. Here's the interview. So, Mr. Curley, can you tell me how things went with your first child? You didn't really have any experience with the deaf community at this point, right? Is that right?
That's right. We're both hearing people, so when we found out our son was deaf, it was really surprising. We had to do a lot of research, and we didn't know anything about sign language. So we started taking classes and started signing to him because we didn't know what we were doing. He didn't really get introduced to that key element until he started going to school, so he was behind and it was a lot harder for him. He lacked social skills and he got frustrated a lot because of it.
But was it different with your second child?
Yes, because by the time our second child came around, we had gotten really involved in the community and the language. We weren't expecting a second deaf child, but we were prepared. We were able to start introducing signs a lot earlier, and our older boy was able to get involved in teaching his sister. It was a family effort, and she was just a happier baby. There is a really big difference between teaching a child a language.
The family states that they also noticed that there is a few things that their son still struggles with as he goes through life. Errors that he had when he started learning the language have been following him as he's gotten older. The younger girl is more fluent and tends to be more active in the community. It's really surprising. It's like night and day. Back to you, Cass.
Thank you, Cameron. The importance of early language development has become very apparent. There is a lot of difference when it comes to speech recognition and teaching someone a language. There is a lot more information out there for our viewers, which you can find at the link below or on our webpage. There is a difference for deaf children and hearing children. Hearing children are surrounded by language and learn it naturally by listening and copying what they hear.
Deaf children, however, have to be taught. They can pick up things by learning with their eyes and their hands, and parents should learn the different milestones.
Such milestones start at 0 to 1 years old with recognition of signs being symbols of communication, use sign babbling, and use of first signs. At 1 to 2 years old, they follow simple directions, use over 50 signs, ask basic questions, and understand gazes and eye contact.
3 to 5 years, we see milestones such as maintaining eye contact for full conversations, asking and understanding questions including where, how, and why. These are just a few milestones your children could have.
Thanks for watching.